All this morning, many of us were transfixed onto our television sets, trying to make sense of what happened in the outskirts of Hyderabad, where 4 men were gunned down by the Hyderabad police in an encounter following the outcry of the Disha murder case. I tweeted the possibility of this happening a few days ago because the police were under tremendous pressure, and Mr. Sajjanar, who is known to be a tough cop, would definitely do something like this. But there are many other facts that made this possible, this particular encounter. What were those? One, there was no hardcore evidence to speak of. That's the biggest problem, because the accused, after killing her, actually burnt her body. This is done precisely to negate any scientific evidence that the police could, or the forensic evidence the police could pick up from that. And they were also helped by the fact that they were not seen in crucial parts of the CCTV cameras. There were few evidences the police could pick up. One of that was that 2 of the young men drove the bike of Disha around and even picked up petrol from one of the bunks that was obviously used to burn her body. Beyond that, it was a tough case for the police to prove, and they would have to depend on the confession of one of the 4 accused to turn an approver, and that would have led to a bigger outcry. So what would the police do? Would they go to the courts, and despite the so-called fast-track courts, the accused could then appeal to the next higher court, where it would drag on for months and months, and then to the next court. So from a trial to a sessions to a district to a state high court, and then finally the Supreme Court. And if there's a death sentence, the president gets involved. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not the question. Our judicial system is broken. It is pathetic. There are cases which go on for 2 to 3 decades without seeing an end, because there is a vested interest at heart. The judges are not really interested in finishing the cases, because